Mojo fans, it's Clinton Smout here from Horseshoe Riding Adventures, and I write a little column in the magazine called Life is an Adventure. And I'm here with first-time Canadian finisher the Paris-Dakar, Lawrence Hacking, and we've been asked to test ride the Super Tenere.
That's right, I'm really looking forward to getting on this brand new bike.
New Yamaha XT1200 Super Tenere. Is that how we pronounce it? Tenere? Depends what part of the ocean you're from. But we're really glad that it's come to Canada. These are the only two that are in the country until late July. And we have one equipped with the tires that it comes with, which is a good 80/20 tire. And then we'll show you one in a minute that has more of a knobby tire on it. Pretty amazing bike. It's a parallel twin, 1200cc with lots of electronic goodies. Fuel injected, ABS, it's got 3 modes of traction control. So on gravel, we're going to turn the traction control right off, or there's 2 stages we can have. As far as the seating position, it's like sitting in a chair. Very, very comfortable, and will allow you to ride standing up if the road or trail is bumpy. This bike, almost identical, but this is a European spec color in the silver, so we can't get that in North America. But it's a pre-production model, so we do have it here. I've equipped it with some knobbies, which are street legal and still quite comfortable on the highway. They're not very noisy, but gives you a lot more confidence off-road in the gravel and mud and sand. What did you think?
It's great. What a great day.
You enjoyed the bike?
Yeah, pretty fun.
I found the motor spun up really easily compared to some of the other stuff I've ridden.
Yeah, I like the parallel twin.
Yes?
Yeah, the gyroscopic kind of effect is kind of minimal on that. It's very smooth and yeah, it's good. It's got low center of gravity.
Seat height was fine and
Seat
everything?
height's good. I like the adjustment on the seat there.
Yeah, that's neat. We've got it in the tall position. Have you seen how it adjusts?
No, I haven't. That's a unique feature.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You lift this up, and then it's very easy to follow. There's an H for high or a low.
Nice.
And you simply pop this guy off, reposition it, and pop your seat back on.
So that's the low position now?
Yes.
Very
and
neat.
it just adds about 1 3/4 inches less.
Oh yeah.
Pop it in, Bob's your uncle.
Nice. I like the fact that you can put your feet on the ground quite easily with that low seat position. Really like it. I like the whole image of the thing too. Kind of throwback to the old Yamaha days with the black and white checker.
Right.
The Yamaha blue.
Yeah.
Reminds me, the tank shape reminds me of the original Super Tenere. I think that's great. I like
yeah, they kept some heritage in the newer design.
a little bit of the old Yamaha tradition.
Because there's a lot of dirt background in this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm interested to try now, is how it is in the dirt. With this tire, we're a little questionable. We'll have to see.
That's right.
But with the other model, the European colored one, with good knobbies, I think it'll be exciting.
Yeah, let's hit the dirt. There's 3 different traction control modes, and it's pretty obvious the differences. as you can see with it turned off, the thing really spins and hooks up. That'd be useful in the off-road conditions. Just to keep forward motion if you had to climb a hill with some slippery terrain or something like that. The other two, the first one's very effective, I'd say, and then the second one is in between. I think that you'd have to get used to it a little bit and try it for yourself and see how it works in, say, wet roads or gravel conditions, and choose the best mode for your riding conditions and what you like.
Off-road, you were mentioning that the ABS, Lawrence, actually helped you at some point. I don't understand that.
Well, I actually like the way it works off-road because of these tires. I mean, they tend to break loose pretty quickly if you were a little bit lead-footed on the rear brake. And of course, there's a couple of ruts that are wet and slippery in the ABS when you hit the brakes. Bike tracks straight and true. So I think actually the ABS really is an asset for these conditions.
Mm-hmm. So it scrubbed off enough speed for what we were doing,
yeah,
but it prevented it from locking up and maybe sliding out in the wet mud.
It's a definite asset.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Great idea. One thing I noticed when I took my traction control off completely, a couple of the little bit of steeper hills, I could light it up before I hit it to give me some momentum.
Yeah.
Because when I had traction control on, it kept cutting the power, and I was wondering if I was going to make it up the hill.
Yeah, plus it's more fun when you can spin the tire, right?
A little bit. I hope I didn't roost you too bad.
No, I'm good.
So we just came back. We had a fantastic day, Lawrence, both street and dirt.
Yep.
What are your impressions of the Tenere?
Well, I'm impressed. I think it's a great bike, great long-distance adventure bike, and we obviously proved that it can go a lot further than most people would expect. So yeah, I'm impressed. I like the bike a lot. I like these types of bikes in general, so I think this thing matches up to just about anything else out there. We haven't done a head-to-head comparison, but it's a great motorcycle, a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think the same. A lot of fun. Now, we did take it off-road and we pushed it probably past what? Well, I think the average person buying this may not take it to a small motocross track or through single track in the forest. But if you do equip it with tires and you want to do that road that isn't a road anymore, you could.
Yeah, I guess there's in certain instances or cases that if you're out in for a real adventure ride out in the boonies, you may come across some of the conditions that we put these bikes through today, and we basically more or less illustrated that these things are more than capable of doing those kinds of things.
Mm-hmm. That gave me a great idea. We'll have to ask Yamaha for a long-term test. We can't make our minds up. We need to test them for the summer.
Yeah, get the corporate credit card too.
Yes. Very good. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.